Most traders lose because they trade against structure. If you understand market structure, you will know exactly when to buy, when to sell, and when to do nothing. And the second part of this video, I will show the real example on the chart of the Bitcoin or any other coin. Let me show you how smart money read the market. Hello everyone and welcome to the new video of our channel. By the end of this video, you will clearly know how to identify trend, break of structure, and when the market is changing direction. To understand the market structure, we need 5 exact points. That first of all, we will start with this one. What is market structure? Market structure is simply how price create highs and lows. That we know higher highs and higher lows means uptrend. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. It means that the market is in an uptrend, in a bullish market structure. We say on this. And we opposite of this, we know that lower high, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low means the downtrend. It means that the market is in a bearish direction, in a bearish market structure. After this, the second thing that we should clarify for ourselves is trend as pullback. How we can understand that what is the trend, what is the pullback? When most of the traders they see like this type of the direction, they clearly says and surely says that that market is changing the direction. Market is changing from the bullish market is changing to the bearish market. They think that here is the change of character. But we should first understand that trend as pullback. But we know most of the time after this, the market exactly from here again market comes increase and give us a new higher high again higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and higher high. So most of the traders they are confused that what happens here. They says that the market is we cannot understand the market. Market is impossible to understand it like this. But we know that this one was exactly just a pullback. It was not trend change. So we will understand that what is the trend change next. So just you should understand that this type of the pullback is also exist in the market. And the third one is break of structure. All of us we know that the market is making for example, if it is a bullish market, it's making a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and higher low, and higher high. So when we see like this type of the direction, we can understand clearly, so it is the bullish market. So what is the break of structure? Break of structure means that when the market is breaking the structure, the trend, so it shows that the market is still in that direction, in the bullish direction, for example, or in the bearish direction. So when we see that here is the market was the bullish, when the market break this, the previous higher high, so the market give us here a break of structure. Then it is the break of structure, BOS. After that, when market comes down again, market break the previous high, the last higher high, again the market is giving us the break of structure here. Again we can see clearly that the market is giving us the break of structure here. What is the break of structure? When the market break the last higher high or the last lower low. So in the bullish market, always the market breaks the last higher high. In the bearish trend market, it always breaks the last lower low. For example, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and lower low. So we can see clearly that the market, the last over lower low, the last low was here. So when the market breaks this structure, this low, it means the break of structure for us. Again, here is a break of structure for us, BOS. After that, again, when the market break this low, it means the break of structure, BOS. So we can clearly understand what is the break of structure here. And the fourth one that we should understand about the market structure is the liquidity sweep. So now exactly I will tell you what is exactly liquidity sweep. Here clearly you can see that the market structure is a bullish market structure here. So what is the liquidity sweep and where is the liquidity sweep? In the second one that I told you that it is a pullback. So now I will tell you the reason why it is the pullback. The reason is the sweeping the liquidity, the last liquidity. We know that when the market is in a bullish market, so here is the liquidity, the last place that the people, when they open a position, for example from this order blocks or for this direction or change of character that in the low time frame they find here, so they are opening the position like this and they are putting their stop loss and after that a low. So the market is always sweeping all of this liquidity, taking all of this liquidity, and then the market is continuing the direction or the structure. How we can understand that it is no change of character, it is the liquidity sweep. So where is the liquidity? All of the liquidity is in the uptrend, especially the liquidity is in the last low, last low and last low. So we can see clearly that here was the last or low that the market was giving us a break of structure. So it was the last, exactly the last low that here was so much liquidities that the market was trying to sweep these liquidities. So then the market comes down and sweep all of this liquidity. Then the market again give us our break of structure. So it shows that the market is just sweeping the liquidity here. It was not a break of a change of character that we accepted as a change of character. I told you that the most of the traders, they are making this mistake that they think that it is a change of character, but it is not a change of character. We should know clearly this one. Other example here we have in the this bearish market. Here also we can see where was our last high. It was our last lower high was here. So when the market increase, market comes up and clean all of these liquidities from here, then the market continued the bearish trend again. So we can see clearly that it was not a change of character, it was just sweeping the liquidity. I believe that most of the time you could see this type of the direction, this type of the sweeping liquidity in the market. The fifth one is change of character. That how we should recognize the market gives us the change of character. Market change its character. So for example, when the market is in a bullish market, so we should recognize that when the market change is or turn to the bearish market. So here I will tell you exactly. So here we can see clearly that the market was in a bullish trend. Then how should we recognize the market change its character? So here we can see clearly that it was our last low. And most of the traders, they think that it was the real change of character. They was thinking that it's a change of character, but we know that it was just sweeping the liquidity. So when the liquidity sweep here, where was our last low? Our last and strong low was here. So this low was our strong low. So when the market will give us the change of character, when the market break a strong high or a strong low. For example, here when the market is coming down, so when the market break our last low, here is the real change of character that we can understand that it is the real change of character. How? We know that it was just liquidity sweep, then the market give, because the market give us a break of structure here. Then what happens? That the market again comes and break this low, this our strong low. It was our strong low. So when the market breaks this strong low, now it is the change of character or CHOCH for us. So after recognizing this change of character, we know that we should not take the long trade. We should just take the short trades. So after that, we can see clearly that the market when break this our last and strong low, then the market turn its direction to the bearish market. And we can see clearly that the market is giving us the break of structure like this. And so it was that what is the market structure that we could understand, what was the trend as the pullback, how we can recognize the pullback, and what was the break of structure that we could understand, and what was the liquidity sweep that we had, the example here, and the change of character. So now we will go towards the real chart of the market that we can understand easily, and we should know live in the life of the market or in the candles. So here we can see clearly that in the chart of the Bitcoin that the market is in a bullish market. Here we can see clearly the bullish market. How we can understand that it is the bullish market? Because the market is making higher low, higher high, higher low, and higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and higher high, higher low, and higher high. Here was also the higher low, and it was higher high also. So after that, how we can understand the market structure? So we could see clearly that the market is making higher high and higher low, higher high and higher low. So it means that the market is in a bullish market. So how we can understand the break of structure? We can see clearly that here the market is giving us BOS and BOS. Here is the other BOS clearly. After that, here was the BOS. The last one was it. It was the or BOS. And where was our last low? Our last low was here. That the market make for us. And then after that, here we can see clearly that here was a break of structure. Then here was the break of structure. Then the market make a low here for us. A clear low market makes here for us. Then the market give us other break of structure here. Then the market comes down and sweep this low. See? Market comes down and sweep this low. So we can see clearly that the market here just sweep the liquidity and liquid this area, and then the market continues the other our structure, our bullish structure here, because here we can see clearly the BOS. Then what happens? How we can recognize the change of character? I told you. Where was our last strong low? Our last strong low was here, exactly in this area. Exactly this area was our last low. So why it was our last strong low? Because it could sweep the liquidity before itself, and again it could continue that direction, the structure that it was the bullish structure. So when the market comes down and break this low, here is the real change of character for us. Why? Because it was our last strong low. So after that, we can see clearly when the market breaks this low, market couldn't break the previous high. Then the market comes down and continue its direction. BOS again. The market give us the BOS here and like this. Yes, market was making this type of the BOS or break-off structure. So we could understand clearly that when the change of character will happened, how and market changed its character in the real time. We can see clearly that what happens, how much the market comes down. So if you can identify the real change of character, you will not make mistake to identify the character. Now that you understand the structure, the next step is learning how to enter using order blocks and how we can understand the real order block that we can have a great trades. I will cover that the next video. So